Hi everyone. In this guide, we will build a Kubernetes cluster using one control plane node and two worker nodes running Ubuntu 22.04. The environment consists of 3 servers. The first server, named K8s master, acts as the Kubernetes control plane. The second and third servers, named K8s worker 1 and K8s worker 2, act as worker nodes that will run application workloads. First, update the operating system packages to ensure each server is running the latest security patches and software updates. Next, configure a unique hostname for each server. This makes it easier to identify nodes within the cluster. After setting the host names, update the hosts file on every node so that all servers can resolve each other's names using their internal IP addresses. The next step is disabling swap. Kubernetes requires swap to be turned off because it expects full control over memory management. After disabling swap, verify that the swap size shows 0 and make the change permanent so it remains disabled after a reboot. Once swap is disabled, enable the required Linux kernel modules. The overlay module supports container file systems, while the br_netfilter module allows Kubernetes networking rules to interact correctly with Linux bridges. After loading the required modules, configure the kernel networking parameters using sysctl. These settings allow network traffic to be properly routed between pods and nodes and enable packet filtering through iptables. The next phase is installing the container runtime. In this guide, we use Containered, which is a lightweight and Kubernetes-compatible container runtime. Install Containered, generate its default configuration, enable system decrypt support, and start the service. After the container runtime is ready, install the Kubernetes components. These include kubelet, which runs workloads on each node, Kubeadm, which is used to create and manage clusters, and kubectl, which is the command line tool used to interact with Kubernetes. Once all prerequisites are installed, initialize the master node. During initialization, Kubernetes creates the control plane components, configures certificates, and prepares the cluster for operation. When the process completes successfully, Kubernetes generates a join command. This command is important because it will later be used to connect worker nodes to the cluster. After initialization, configure kubectl on the master node by copying the Kubernetes administrative configuration file into the user's home directory. This allows cluster management commands to be executed without elevated privileges. At this stage, the master node will appear as not ready. This is expected because the cluster networking solution has not yet been installed. To provide networking between pods, install the Flannel Container Network Interface plugin. Flannel creates the virtual network that allows workloads running on different nodes to communicate with each other. After a few moments, the master node status should change from not ready to ready. With networking in place, the worker nodes can now join the cluster. Run the join command generated during the master initialization process on each worker node. Kubernetes will securely register the workers with the control plane and make them available for scheduling workloads. After all worker nodes have joined successfully, verify the cluster by listing all nodes. The expected result is that the master node and all worker nodes show a status of ready. To test the cluster, create a simple Nginx deployment. Scale the deployment to multiple replicas and verify that the pods are distributed across the available nodes. Next, expose the deployment using a node port service. This makes the application accessible from outside the cluster through a port on one of the worker nodes. Once the service is created, access the application using the worker node's IP address and the assigned node port. Finally, we have successfully installed Kubernetes and have deployed one application Nginx for test. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit subscribe for more.